Welcome to another episode of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Tuesday, September 8th, 2015. Let's get to it. If you're looking for an athlete to bet next month's mortgage on as your sleeper top 8 Olympian finisher, once you touch down in Sin City, it might not be a bad idea to empty out your $23 life savings and bet the house on John Delarosa. Just a few weeks out from making his second consecutive Olympia appearance, Delarosa looks to be rounding into peak form. Earlier this year, Delarosa scored his biggest victory of his young career at the Chicago Pro. And now that he's gotten a sample of the sweet taste of victory, something tells me he's going to be hitting the Orleans Arena hungrier than ever. With just 2 weeks to go until the biggest contest of the bodybuilding calendar year, you'd think that being in a carb-restricted, semi-starved haze would be enough to make most athletes dial back the knob on the intensity meter a few notches. But then again, Juan Morel isn't most athletes. Video surfaced over the weekend of Morel hammering out some deadlifts as he drives forward towards another Olympia appearance with a Mad Max maniacal sort of intensity. Morel is one of the real wild cards in the lineup and has the ability to really throw some things into disarray if he shows up at his best. But with so much talent fighting to break into that first call-out, Morel is going to have to channel his inner 1988 Mike Tyson and come out swinging. The absence of Dana Lynn Bailey leaves a huge void for a star to emerge at this year's Women's Physique Olympia. And first-year Olympia hopeful Dani Reardon would be more than happy to step in and fill that role. Reardon has improved each and every time she stepped onto the stage in her 3-year career as a pro, highlighted by her win at this year's IFBB Greater Gulf States. With just a few weeks left to go before hitting the stage, Reardon looks to be right on track to bring in a package that should make some major noise. But with the immovable object, also known as Juliana Malacarni, sitting on top of the throne of that division, and the always dangerous Ticey Coppett waiting in the wings, Reardon is certainly going to have her work cut out for her, battling against some of her women's physique's leading ladies. Now that another exciting edition of the North American Championships is in the books, all eyes are turned towards this year's last major pro qualifier, the NPC Nationals. And it looks like heavyweight powerhouse Charles Griffen is armed and ready to dial things in and bring his best look ever into Miami. Griffen was one of the big surprises in the heavyweight division at the USA Championships. And 11 weeks from now, he's going to step on that stage and attempt to shock the world all over again by winning what has become the toughest pro qualifying nut to crack over the last few years, based on the sheer depth of talent that we've seen emerge. If Griffen can manage to make a few minor improvements while bringing in a level of conditioning close to what we saw at the USA's, it could be game, set, match for the competition. After a health scare that landed him an unwanted hospital stay a few weeks ago, men's physique competitor Hasan is back in the gym. Banks is a men's physique competitor who suffers from a degenerative and ultimately fatal neurological condition known as spinal cerebellar ataxia type 7 that has caused his physical condition to slowly deteriorate. But despite his diagnosis, Banks continues to train, continues to compete, and continues to fight every day for his health, family, and to raise ataxia awareness. For anyone looking to follow Hasan on his incredible journey or to help donate to his fight, be sure to check out his official Facebook page. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always pursue your passion. Be sure to follow us